Okay, right after the show, we went to the souvenir or the merch shop for Miss Saigon, and we decided to buy the souvenir book. So let's open the souvenir book. Okay, there you go. So this is the souvenir program for Miss Saigon, Manila, Philippines. It's glossy, and let's see what's inside. Okay, so this page is a message from GMG Production CEO. GMG is popular for bringing international productions like Mamma Mia, Cats, The Phantom of the Opera, and of course Miss Saigon, even Wicked. Okay, so let's see what's the next page is. There you go. Oh, so you see the production and the cast here on this page with a picture of the statue of a very popular statue in the production. Then there's this very popular photograph for those who have seen Miss Saigon, the making of Miss Saigon. This is very familiar. This is the photo that started or prompted the composers to watch the show. Then there's this picture of Abigail Adriano, the one playing Kim. And then there's also the picture of Sean Miley Moore, right? This is the scene from the first musical number. It's called The Heat is On in Saigon. He welcomes the audience to Dreamland, a very popular bar in Saigon. And this is a picture of Gigi. Then we have these pictures of the bar girls and John playing the saxophone in a very popular scene where Chris and Kim meet for the first time. So let's see what we have next. Okay, there's this article. It's called Returning to Saigon. So we see this picture of Kim and Chris. This scene is where they dance, um, and it's the first time they're meeting each other and they fall in love. Then, of course, there's this very popular, iconic scene. It's called the Sun and Moon scene. Okay, it's a symbolism of their love for each other, one being the sun and the other as the moon. Then there's this scene at the embassy where John is talking to Chris, and you see the American GIs here. All right, it says Saigon is falling apart, and you'd better be here. Okay, let's see what the next picture is. Okay, this is a very happy moment in the musical. Um, Someone takes a picture of the bar girls and Chris and Kim on the left, and then the ceremony is interrupted by this guy named Tui, who is promised to marry Kim. So they have this confrontation in this scene. Let's see what the next page is. Now we get to see the cast and the musical numbers. There you go. And of course, the orchestra. This is a very fascinating musical number. Um, Comes really strong. It's called "The Morning of the Dragon," in which in the scene, Saigon is now Ho Chi Minh City. Now let's meet the cast. There's Sean Miley Moore, Abigail Adriano, Nigel Huckle, Louisa Villeen. Okay, let's meet the others. There's Sam Marson as Ellen, Louis Francis as John, Lawrence Mosman as Tui, Chiardario as Gigi. Then we got to see the ensemble in on these pages. Some of them are Filipinos. Okay. Got the International Ensemble of Miss Saigon, Manila 2024. Now these cute little children playing Tui. Okay, we see the confrontation scene here of Tui and Kim with the engineer, and there you go. Okay, this is Tui's death. Then this is one of the iconic scenes in Miss Saigon. It's the helicopter scene. Okay, this is the fall of Saigon. Who can forget this Budoy scene dedicated to the orphaned children during the fall of Saigon. And then there's Ellen. Says, "Why should I stop your dream from living?" This is like the love triangle in the musical. Ellen, Chris, and Kim. Then of course, who can forget this very fabulous and show-stopping musical number, "The American Dream" by Sean Miley Moore. That guy is really fabulous. I got to meet him before the show when I entered Soler. He was there at the escalator, and I was so excited. So I think he noticed how excited I was. So, I said if it's okay to take a picture of him, and he was so accommodating and so nice. I love him. I was so excited to see him, and he did really well. I'm a fan of Sean Miley Moore. This one, it's a new engineer, and he revolutionized the role of engineer here in Miss Saigon, and I love it. The way he um, incorporates those jokes in the show, it really worked very well. There you go. This is one sad scene in the musical. Then we get to see the creative team of Miss Saigon. There's this article. It says from Hello Dolly in Saigon. We get to see, I think this Bob Avian and Cameron McIntosh, and we also have their picture here. Then there's just the evolution of Miss Saigon. Then we get to see this article for William David Brown, the orchestrator. Look at the composers, and the production credits, and the merch. By the way, for the merch, uh, the souvenir book costs like one 1,000, and then I think for the keychain, I can't remember. For the hoodie, I think this costs like 3,000. I'm not sure, but they're fabulous. And of course, something about GMG production. Oh, the ticket is here. My ticket is here. All right, there you go. And the next production they're bringing is Six, a very popular musical in London and in West End. Okay, and there you have it. So that's the souvenir book of Miss Saigon, Manila, 2024. All right.